sitting up. 250 pounds of fury comes at me. Hey, you got your new box with the grease on.
Yep.
You know, I had a dream when we recorded this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I always wear boxer briefs, right? No, I trade out between boxer briefs and boxers. But on the tour, I only brought boxers. It's just like, usually like I'll put on boxer briefs like for more sporty occasions, you know? But I figure like I'll just wear boxers. But I've been getting sick of them, like crazy sick of them. You know, usually I have the best of both worlds. So, I don't know, but the other night I had a dream that I found a pair of boxer briefs, I was all excited, I put them on and stuff in my dream, it felt amazing. And then last night, like, in our dressing room, like, sometimes we get underwear and stuff like that, and they actually bought us boxer briefs, and it's like, dreams do come true, you know? Alright. Are we done yet? No.
Yeah. Alright, let's go guys. Alright, well, let's what was that? Alright,
so make sure you're really pointing your camera at us now.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Let's start the interview off.
Yeah.
You guys just say who you are,
Yeah.
and what you do for the band.
I'm David, and I bring good luck and charm and wit to the band.
I'm Anthony, and I bring all the ladies.
Okay, maybe I play guitar.
Oh, okay.
And
Sometimes I fiddle with the bass.
Sometimes. Alright, and you guys give us a brief overview on how Boxcar started?
It started just because, I guess, Tom, well, for myself, I have been playing different kind of hardcore bands and different kind of things, like, for years and years. And I've been kind of stuck, like, doing one thing and one type of music. And for, like, Tom, he's been doing Blink for so long, too, you know, doing one thing. And as a musician, I guess you always, kind of like this, right? You want to do different things and do different things. And he kind of had like a bunch of stuff, other types of music, other stuff that he had written. And then at the same time, it's like I really wanted to do something too. And I had been friends with him, and we kept in contact over the years and stuff like that. And we finally just started talking about actually doing a band, something different that neither of us would ever do. And then I guess at the same time that we were talking about that, like, it was kind of weird, but Travis and Anthony were actually working on talking about stuff, maybe try to do something else also, you know. So, but then luckily, like, everything ended up kind of coming together.
And it's all timing.
Yeah, it's just timing. Kind of weird that how it came about. It came about very quickly and spontaneous, but it did come about. So that's kind of like a quick overview of how Boxcar. We ended up all together, but more or less it's two different teams. There's the A team and there's the B team. I just happen to be on A team.
B team's the best, you know, the backbone of the whole band.
That's true. The beat team, the rhythm section.
Yeah.
Well, not rhythm. What do you call that? The back.
It's the rhythm section.
I'm the rhythm section team.
Alright, good answer.
Alright. Thank you for approving.
I'll be doing that throughout the interview.
Okay, you be telling me.
Yeah, that was kind of shitty.
That's C minus, buddy. You might want to come up a little.
Alright, can you also give us, a few bands that influenced the songwriting process of Boxcar? Like, what kind of influences does Boxcar music have?
Man, I don't know. It's just
How about
you want just lay it out.
I'll put it out there for them. Okay. This is the deal. Influences. It comes from an array of stuff. I mean, and a lot of talking. We've been talking about like Forgotten and the Refused, Quicksands. That it comes from bands like Far, Embrace, Rise of Spring, Minutemen, like all this kind of stuff. It's influences, but just because this is stuff that we all listen to, like for a long time, you know, including just so many different bands, you know.
Just like George Benson, you know, to No Means No, to
There you go. That's a good one.
you know, like Minor Threat and Circlejers, or you know.
But it's
But
not.
it's everything, you know. It's jazz. It's musically influenced. I mean, you say it's everything. I think.
It's not like we're supposed to, but by saying that, that's kind of an evil question, just so you guys know this. It's like, it's a two-sided sword, how do you say that? But,
Yeah, it says it.
okay, so, right, so like, because at one end, what happens is when you ask that question, we name off all these bands, you're like, well, I don't hear any of those bands that sound like that at all. You know, it's like, but we're not supposed to sound like any one band.
Your own thing.
I mean, we get a feeling and energy from these bands, and we're trying to produce that in our way, the way that we perceive it, you know. And so that's where it's going, you know. Those are influences, you know, but by no means is it supposed to sound like any one band or any one of those bands put together.
Alright, cool. Now, I know when you guys first started Boxcar, you really didn't know what label you wanted, right? Was that?
Well, there was talk of trying to put it on in the indie, but the reality is that Tom and Travis are they can't do it because I mean being signed to MCA means
All your music goes.
you're an artist on MCA, and if they have first option to put your record out, and if they see fit and they think it's a good thing, then they'll put it out. You know, if not, then there might be. If they don't want to do it, then there'll be negotiations possibly to do it on a different label. Or maybe do it, but then all MCA then has to do is match that one offer, and then they put it out. It's a weird world of business and stuff. So. Yeah, you can shut the fuck up, man.
What was that?
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
We're trying to.
Guys are cute.
This is Daniel. He takes care of us on the.
Yes, that's Daniel. Infamous Daniel.
Okay, so,
Alright.
but there was talk of how cool it would be to put it out on a number of the independent labels that are out there, like,
There was talks to put it on Travis's label at first, and we just obligated to him saying, but
Alright, so what do you guys think of the response the fans are giving you? Boxcar music, you know?
I think it's been positive.
Positive?
Yeah. I'm sure there's negative, you know?
Yeah.
In every positive, there's a negative, so.
we only acknowledge the us.
Yeah, I mean, even though I try to hear the negative too, because it's just to critique myself, you know, because I'm my worst critic anyways, regardless if anybody likes this or not, I'm my worst critic. You know, you can't tell me that I suck, because I'm gonna tell myself that I suck. You know what I'm saying?
He's already telling himself.
I'm already telling myself that I suck. If I messed up on a song or something, I'm already beating myself up. And if a critic tells me, oh, you guys were really lame that night or whatever, that's fine, you know, whatever, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
But I try to listen to everything, the negative, the positive, people that are just real. I just ask them straight out, hey, what'd you think? If you liked it, cool. If you didn't, tell me, you know? But for the most part, I think we've had nothing but a positive reaction to everything, all the shows and everything, all the kids have been really supportive.
I mean, the kids that get it seem to really get it, you know, I mean, whether or not, I don't really feel that many people really know about it yet, you know? But the people that get it, like, seem to love it, and that's the rad thing. Because as far as the band, we all really understand it and get it and love it, you know? So, trying to somehow make other people feel the same way.
I was also wondering about like the marketing. You guys weren't really marketing towards like a mainstream Blink audience, so you're trying to find your own, you know, just,
You know, it's going to market itself, however, you know, we're not trying to market it as that, the way that band was pushed, you know, simply, we don't put our pictures everywhere, no one knows what we really look like, and like our videos are very kind of arty and dark and spliced together, quick shots, so I think that any one person that's really seen like that's the way we did our first video, you know, it's just kind of like boom, boom, flashes, you know, each one of us.
yeah.
And it's just kind of, it's really supposed to be like about like, you like this band because you like the music, you know, not because of that Anthony wears a black t-shirt and a hat backwards, you know what I mean? Like, because a lot of music, a lot of bands are marketed on that they have pretty faces and what they're into, what type of clothes they are, and that brings people. That's how people might attach themselves to that band. But for this band, we were just trying to make it like seem darker and cool and keep it somehow keep it underground.
Music.
You know? Yeah, about the music, and that people are here to see the music. You know, and hear it.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I was also curious about, you know, I know Tom belongs on to the aliens thing, right? Did you ever like tell you into any conspiracy theories or anything like
Guys
that?
have no idea how ridiculous he is. No, you know, I know he's all silly. Everyone sees him as just, you know, the Blink guy and this and that. He's silly, you know, like saying just the most absurd things. But
He's really intelligent, dude.
Yeah.
He knows his shit.
He's gnarly. He's gnarly about that stuff. Like he reads about it. And we rehearse this when Tom and I go to practice. A a lot of the practices are held up by Anthony and stuff like that, Anthony and Travis. So we'd go up there and meet up with them. And, we have like an hour and a half drive, something like that, hour and a half, 2 hour drive one way.
Yeah.
So Tom just he just go crazy.
So you
all
believe it?
stuff.
You
He's
believe
not. He would create a following. Like it's pretty crazy. Like so his theories and what he reads about, and what he thinks. And, you take from them, whatever you want to, but there's something to it. Some things make sense. He puts it in perspective. It's cool. It's cool. We whack up.
So you guys think they exist or not?
Oh, of course they do.
Yeah.
Of course they do. On that outright simple level, the way you just put it in there.
That's just like
Of course they do. Of course they do. That'd be ridiculous to think that in the amount of space that there is. It's just it's ridiculous. Like our universe, they say, is 1 grain of sand in all the beaches of the world. So if you think about that, like how is that possible that we would be the only things existing? This is the smallest part of anything. So I mean, there's a whole like there's so much out there. It's ridiculous. It's crazy to think about. It's scary, but at the same time exciting. Good answer.
Yeah, that was an A right there. Other ones were like B plus, B minus, but
Which one's the B minus stuff?
Alright. Well, since both of you guys are here, I was just wondering, what are you guys gonna be doing when Blake's on tour like in the summer?
Well, I don't know. Just whatever else we've been doing when we were doing this. Like still be playing music. Anthony playing.
He's going like being any other bands or?
Yeah. I mean, I've always been playing in bands. This is just. I've always played in bands. I've always played in bands with friends. This is just another band that I play with friends. It's a different reaction. It's a different environment. It's a different way to play, but it's the same thing that I've always done. It's just different. So let's keep on, keep on doing it.
All right.
Make it interesting until the next boxcar thing comes. So we start working on boxcar thing. That's the way.
If I could just
Yeah, you can hold me off.
finish your sentence.
I think I did. Yeah. But now I forgot.
I think it's to just do one thing, and like Tom and Trav would say, it's another outlet, regardless of just being in one band and saying, man, this is what I'm just dedicated to, but at the same time you're writing stuff that isn't that band material, So, I mean, there's stuff that I'm into that wouldn't necessarily be a boxcar thing.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be, I wouldn't expect it to be a boxcar thing because it's totally out of the loop, So when I get back, that's what I plan on doing, is doing things that don't necessarily, that are just mix it up a little bit, Yeah. I mean, if you have salt and pepper all your life, it's not really that good. Why not have all the spices, Flavor it up a little bit. Right. So I think it's just healthy. It's a healthy outlet for everybody, as far as musicians.
Yeah, because you do. Every time you listen to a band or a record, like, as playing in bands, you hear this record, it's just something, you're like, God, I'd love to play something like that. And this record, I'd love to play something. It's all different. So, and then that's just what it is, We do something else that sounds like boxcar. But I have all these outlets and things that I'm interested in, love, also to play. So just give me time to pursue that,
So just keep your ears open. We'll have stuff out.
Last question we got for you guys is, what do you guys see, boxcar in 2 or 3 years? Still doing the same kind of stuff, or?
Yeah. No, I like what do you
Like,
a little more specific.
It's just like if you had a baby,
it's like a
right?
C question.
Yeah, that was-
C minus.
I want to maybe go D plus.
Yeah, there might be a D plus. That's a D plus question right there. We can try it.
like, you guys still see yourselves doing like club tours like this, not doing like arena tours?
Well, that all depends on. When we go on tour, the main objective is that when we come to a city, kids can come see it. Whether if it's in a club, if that's what it calls for, that's what it calls for. If it calls for something else, we just want it to be able to be a show that we can make exciting, that people can actually come and see. Being in the club is amazing, especially for this music, So, I mean, I wouldn't know what to say to that kind of question.
Oh, okay.
That's, who knows?
You can't answer D plus questions, so.
It's really hard. It's hard to come with a D plus question and try to make it out of it, that's for sure, so.
It's just like, I don't know, it's like, think about it. It's like, okay, you have a baby and it's your baby. And through time, it's going to develop and learn things, you know, and only progressively get better. So I think for the future of boxcar, it's fucking dynamite. It's gonna be, you know, I think it's gonna have good things, really good things. It's only gonna get better.
Alright, cool.
So he might help you out there. Right?
Yeah, I think I picked it up to the
Yeah,
C for you.
Not as questions.
Appreciate it.
Just
That's all good. Alright, we're
we're
done,
not a
guys.
violent band too.
Violent?
Yeah, we fuck up kids.
Oh, like, because they do interviews?
Yeah.
Ask bad questions?
Plus questions.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, so we're done.
Yeah. Fine.
Can you guys, Anthony, could you just sign a few CDs for us?
Sure. Fuck yeah.
Make sure you film this. You can see how pathetic you seem.
Oh,
My CD's not in my, I forgot my car.
Yeah, can you sign
The cover and
the
the
CD?
They won't just wait.
yeah, those kind of questions. I don't know, bro. There's no CD in this one.
Yeah, I forgot my car.
Damn it.
At least he's the one listening to it. At least guys don't
Yeah.
listen to it.
Dude.
Well, I left mine at work today. I went to go buy another one.
Yeah, this kid just bought this today.
Oh,
I've had one for a while.
So
I've had it, see, do you know Chris Georgian?
Yeah.
He gave me
you
this,
know he works for him.
yeah, he gave me the CD like before it came out.
Oh, he did, huh? Oh, he did he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man, talk to Chris Rose.
Yeah, we'll talk
Yeah, is he here?
No. He's back home with his parents.
So, how come Mark's not with him?
Well, that would be weird, don't you think? Which is
Would it be like, would you, Big Lane 2 and...
Plus two guys?
Yes, that's why he's not the interviewer.
Yeah, great question.
No, we've actually been asked that before.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, what was
back
I'm just curious, what was the worst question you've ever been asked besides where will you be in 3
I'll
years?
tell you right now.
Break it out.
What was your team people asked me like, what was my favorite gift I've ever received and whatever. Favorite gift I've ever given and like, what was my favorite color?
Oh yeah, okay, I got one. It's kind of weird. If you were on fruit, what would you be and why?
You're the man. A kiwi. You know why?
Why?
Because it's the most nutritionally dense fruit there is.
You've gotten that question before, haven't you?
No, I haven't, but I do know that about kiwis.
That'd be a mango. It's not sweet and thick. Now I gotta go.
Yeah, you do.
Alright.
hey guys, signing off. See you